Hi lovies, welcome back to my channel, Missy Journals. We are in day 3 of 7 of 20-minute crafting, and we are in the middle of making a traveler's notebook journal, and we left off getting things ready to put in for our signature. So I have some great ideas. I collected some things before I turned on the camera just so that we have time. And also, I have my anti-skip on my camera today. We're going to see how it works. So if you happen to view this video and it's jumping, please leave me a comment down below because I'm trying to figure out what's working, because we stabilized my desk and the camera the best we can, but I still feel like the camera's going to shake a lot. So I got the anti-shake on today. We're going to see how this works. So very quickly, I have a whole bunch of these kind of beautiful books. We found them really cheap at like Goodwill or some kind of secondhand store. I have like 4 or 5 of them. So I just sat this morning to save time, because I don't want you guys just watching me tear paper. I can spend 20 minutes doing that. Just taking out some really cool pages. I have a couple envelopes here, just plain old envelopes. I have a couple of my notepads. Some of my notepads that I just kind of sit on my desk. I have some coloring book pages from one of my daughter's favorite coloring books. More of these kind of pages. And the reason why I like these pages is because they're super duty thick. The images, of course, are beautiful. But if I wanted to do some painting or some mixed media, these are the pages that are going to hold up really, really well. I also have my tear book. This is the book I bought specifically from the Dollar Tree for like $1, just to tear pages out, because I do lots of like stuff with book pages because I love that look. And then I have a card that was sent to me, and I love this little image, and it's all like embossed, and there's like a little image on this side, so I thought I could tear that page off. I thought I could add that. And then of course I have some of my cardstock pieces and some of this paper that I tore out before the end of the last video. So that was 2 minutes. 20 minutes goes by really fast. But we're going to start assembling our signature that's going to go on the inside of our little traveler's notebook. So it's looking pretty good. I put it under a flat piece of paper. I put it under a whole bunch of books for weight so that the cover would be good. I'm going to alter this cover. It's not going to stay like this. I have plans for the inside. We did get our little plastic pocket down, and we did get some things down on it. So it's looking really good. And if you're joining me for the first time, I used a manila envelope so that that cover would actually have a pocket to stick all the little embellies and stuff that you're going to use on the inside. So I thought that was really cool. So let's get busy. We're going to start assembling some of the signature that's going to go in. And I'm going to use some different folding techniques. And I did get new glue. So hopefully I'm not here shaking glue for 25 hours. Okay. So I really wanted to add one of these pages in first. I really like this page. So one of the things that I wanted to really do is, I know that this can take some time because of cutting, but what I thought we could do is maybe do some different folding techniques. So this might just have to be cut down just a tad, but I think width-wise, I think we're okay. But what you can do with stuff like this, so I thought that's what I would kind of go over, is that there's some really cool ways to do folding to make things that really don't fit in your signature or journal really fit. So one of them is, if they're too long, is just to kind of fold them up, then fold it in half. And I liked the tattered edge on one end. For me, it's like the more raw, the better. And then when this goes in the signature portion, like when it goes in, I know I'm probably going to have to trim off some of the edges there. But when it goes into the thing and we sew it in, if I glue this edge and this edge, then I have pockets. So I really like it for that. So I'm just going to take the edge off real quick. You know what? I might do that at the end. I might just keep building. We might just keep building from here. Okay. I might do cutting off screen. You just never know. And then envelopes, of course, they're always a fantastic thing to add. So I'm going to fold that in half. So a good tip for this, one thing I learned, is to always kind of keep the, yeah, that's going to have to get cut down too. Try to keep your journal cover on hand so that you kind of know, you know, what fits, what doesn't fit. So we're just basically folding paper in half, and then I will go back and cut some of it. And then like this one, I like to, if we don't fold it the whole way, like that. So when you stick it in, yeah, okay. And then we'll add another one in the middle. Oh, and I love these coloring pages. These are a lot of fun. Now, yeah, that's definitely going to have to get cut down. But if we fold this in half, is that going to stick out? It sure is. So, here's another thing you can do too. So what we can do is we can fold this in half. Fold this in half. I know. Let me move my camera just a little bit. Maybe a little bit higher. Angle it a little back further. There. Maybe you guys can see a little better now. I have a habit of pulling everything closer to me, and then you guys can't see. But this is another really cute way to add a portion to this. And it's all in the folding. If you can get it to fold properly. And I don't know if you guys, if my audio will pick it up, but my stomach is making all kinds of weird noises this morning. So if you hear weird gurgling, it's just my tummy. I have no idea why it's doing that. So this will go, of course, in the crease. And of course, it's too big. So what we can do is just fold here. Just make sure it's straight. Fold here. Like that. And then fold here. Like that. And then when it's in your book, you'll be able to have tip outs, but at least the book will close normally. So that's a really cool way to fold paper to make it fit in your journals. Okay, so with the other one, let's see, what can we do a little bit different? Maybe we won't fold it in the center. We'll fold it here, like so, down the middle. And then we'll do the same concept, but take it in a lot further. So you still remain the whole page. You still have the whole page, but it becomes like a tip out. But this is your center. So it'll be a little shorter on one side, but when it goes in the book, that's how it'll go. And then the other side will have like a fold out. So you still get the whole picture. But then it becomes like a tuck spot if you want it to be, or whatever. So that's a cool way to fold paper too, for it to fit. Let's get this little guy out. I really like this paper. I do. Ooh. I might have to use my scissors for that because, man, that's really down. Yep. Ooh. That should just rip right out of there, though. I'm going to spend too much time on here. I mean, it's creased pretty good. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I love this one. So we're just going to fold that in half. Just because I want the whole piece. That'll be really cute. That'll give it some texture. and some dimension. And I love having some pieces shorter and some pieces longer. So, see, we're already at 10 minutes and we're just folding paper, guys. I hope this anti-shake works. I hope it doesn't make my camera jump all over the place. I'm going to add one of these in here. Just finding a whole page of writing. There we go. And like I said, guys, I don't mind like if the page is tattered on one side. I actually like that look, or if it rips in the corner or something like that. I don't have a problem with that. And we're going to put this one, we're going to fold that one just completely in half. Okay. So like I'm going to start putting together some of the signature, so before the end of the video you kind of see what I'm talking about. So like if this is our first page, okay, this probably would go here. We'll put that in the center. And then we can put one of the bigger pages in. That can go here. Okay. Then we can put an envelope. Then, let's see, what can we do? We need a bigger page. I don't want to put that in there. Let's put one of these in here. One of these, so that'll go up like this. Alright, so we need a bigger page. So let's put some cardstock in here. Ooh, I forgot to add some of these in here too. I definitely want some of these. So let me fold one of these up. I definitely know this is too big. But we got a good start. We got a good start. Now, is that too long? But if I kept it this way. Oh yeah, I can get some good fold outs on this one. So let's fold this in half. This might actually be our first tip out. I mean our first page. Ugh, lining it up is harder than anything. Okay. There we go. So you guys tell me down in the comments if you guys are enjoying this process. And if you guys are enjoying Miss Natasha's videos. Isn't she awesome and a wonderful, wonderful creator? I just love her stuff. And if you guys love what she creates and you love all that, you know, she does a lot of shabby chic. I really think that's kind of her style. I don't think she'll dispute me on saying that. Like, her style is very shabby chic, very pretty. I think that's like her style. Her Etsy shop really kind of like reflects that. It really, really does. So if you love that stuff, yeah, that's great. I love that. If you really, really love that kind of stuff, oh, you guys should totally, totally, totally check out her Etsy shop. You will not be disappointed because, man, oh man, oh man, does she have some beautiful, and I mean beautiful, stuff in her Etsy shop. I cannot wait. I might have to make a separate video for that. So maybe one day this week, maybe Thanksgiving Day, you will get 2 videos. You'll get the 20-minute process of crafting video, and then you might get my Etsy share from her, because I can't wait to show you some of the stuff that I just got from her shop. I need a sip of coffee. Now, of course, this is definitely huge. So, yeah, this is huge. We might have to trim this down just a tad, you know, just so it works. Yeah, let's just trim this down just a tad. Because I really want to put some of these papers in here too. I don't want to use too many. That's just my own personal opinion. I don't want to use too many cardstock pieces of paper because they are very thick. So, you know, just keep that in mind when you're using them. Because they are thick, they can make your signature very, very thick. So, just a word of the warning. You just got to be a little careful with that. Yes, okay. So, I'm going to fold this one of those weird ones like this. Like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this side almost to the crease. And that'll make like a little pocket if you wanted to, or a tip out. I love folding it like that. So when it goes in the signature, which we're here, see when it goes in the signature, when you open that page, then you have a tip out. I love that. I love that look. So then we can put this piece here. Our signature is coming together, guys. I really love how this is starting to look. Let's add another waxy, you know, one of these in here, because these are so good for, like, if you want to do mixed media on, because that is some thick paper. It's just a little too rugged. Let me cut that piece down. But I do like the tattered edge. It's very thick, and because it's waxy, this is gonna hold up. This is going to hold up to mixed media, watercolor, pictures, something beautiful on here. I just love that picture. And I really don't want to lose that. I really, really don't want to lose too much of this. So I might have to trim this down just a tad. I better do it while I'm thinking about it. Just a tad, just a tad, just a tad. I'm going to take it off the top though. Yeah, that looks good. There we go. I don't even know what I was saying. I'm busy. I'm busy. So I hope this isn't boring, but this is the process. Now, I want to keep this, or I think I want to fold it in half this way. Yeah. But I want that to be on the outside, so I don't lose that picture. But anyways, this is the process of making a journal. This is one of the painstaking processes of the journal. So when we reach our 20 minutes, guys, I'm going to continue probably to build the signature before I turn the camera back on again. Oh man, I'm going to have to cut that down some more. I'm going to continue to build the signature off camera so that you guys don't have to watch probably another 20-minute video of me doing this. And then we're going to come back and we're going to put the whole signature together and try to get it in here. And then we're going to start altering the cover and putting some prepping some pages and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to do. But this is one of the painstaking parts of making your own journal. Is it can be a little tedious. It can be a little, it can be a little it could be a little tedious, I guess is the best way to put. Yeah, I definitely got to trim that down. But we are getting there. We are getting there. So that's not really that full. So I probably can add maybe 4 or 5 more pieces. So that's what I'm going to keep doing until 20 minutes is reached. And then, like I said, I need to add more of this in here. I'm going to finish it up. And then when I'm ready to add it to the actual cover, the journal itself, then I'll turn the camera back on so that you guys don't have like a whole nother 20-minute video of me folding papers up to put in as our signature. But I wanted to show you some of this because if you're brand new to journal making, learning how to put a signature together and fold papers and that kind of stuff, that stuff is very important because sometimes, I remember way back in the day trying to make my very first signature, and I spent 2 hours taking a piece of paper like this, and because the journal itself was this size, cutting every single piece of paper to the journal size, and I had no texture, no tip outs, no fold outs, because I didn't know anything about folding paper in different ways, if that makes sense. So I thought it was really important for you guys to kind of see like the process of thinking about what kind of papers are going to go in here, how you can do different folding techniques and things like that to start to build your signature, and that textures and different textures of paper, different styles, some waxy, some color, some plain, those are very important in building your signature for your journal. And remember, guys, this is a traveler's notebook journal. So we're at 19 minutes and 45 seconds. So I'm going to start to say goodbye to this video just so you guys know, off camera, I'm going to finish building the signature. So when we come back for the tomorrow's video, the signature is ready to put into the journal, and then we'll start that process. So thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I really hope that you're enjoying these 20-minute real-time craft videos, this challenge me and Natasha are doing. When you're done here, make sure you go over to her channel and see what she's doing for today's 20-minute challenge, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, guys, as always, stay creative and journal what you love.